So are banks offering free money? That is a question that I've received multiple times over the past couple of weeks, and I want to address this question because yes, banks are now offering free money just to open accounts. This means checking accounts, this means savings accounts, right? Business accounts. But here's the kicker. You get a loan. You get a loan for a credit card, auto loan, okay? Business loan, even a mortgage, and now banks are trying to give you kickbacks? Yeah. I want to address what's going on here because a lot of people are saying their banks are starting to give them bonuses if they open up accounts. So I want to address why this is and what some of the bonuses are looking like. So make sure you stick around and watch this entire video, and I'll explain exactly what is going on. But all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now, let's begin. So yes, it is true. Banks are now starting to offer bonuses. But I want you to listen to a couple of the comments and messages I've received just over the past couple of weeks. Listen to this one. This person says, and I quote, "Can you tell me if this is a scam? My banker is offering to give me 5% more money than my loans. He said that I can buy a car for, an example, $10,000, and the bank would put $500 into my checking account. Or I could buy something like a boat or a side-by-side for $15,000, and they will put $750 into my account. Or if I decide to buy a house, then they will place 5% of the purchase price into my account as a bonus for doing business with them. But I need to do it all before September 15th. Now, why? Why would a bank all of a sudden come out and say, if you do this, we will give you 5%. We'll give you this or that. It's simple. Banks are trying to get your money. Banks are trying to get you to do business with them. There's also another thing that's happening in the middle of September. I believe September 17th and 18th is when the Federal Reserve is going to have their next FOMC meeting. At this meeting, they will decide whether or not they are going to lower interest rates or not. If they do, which according to the markets, they're projecting about 100% certainty that the Federal Reserve will start to lower rates come September. This means if a bank were to lock in your loan at a higher interest rate before the rate cuts start to happen, they're going to make a little bit extra money. So that 5% might not be that big of a deal. That 5% of whatever your loan is might not be much. They're going to get more than that in the end. So again, they're trying to entice you to come in, get this loan early before the rate cuts, because then they can lock you in, and maybe the bank decides they don't want to hold on to your loan. So then they sell it to somebody else. But again, if they only paid you a bonus of 5%, that's not bad. So that's probably what they're doing. But listen to this one. Here's another one, and this is what we are seeing all too often. This person says, and I quote, "Is it true that banks are now offering cash bonuses for people who get loans with them? My wife was just offered $800 in bonuses to open a new credit card. This comes out to a $200 food voucher, $250 cash bonus, and a $350 travel credit. We are really considering this, so please let us know if these are real." Here's the thing you need to understand. Banks are going to offer you whatever they can. Banks have a lot of pull. They have a lot of businesses they work with. So right here, this person says they would get a $200 food voucher. Is it really worth $200? Now, it may say a $200 food voucher to this restaurant or that restaurant, but again, we all know. Does it really mean it's $200 worth of food? It's $200 worth of the price, but it might only be $50 or $100 worth of food. That $250 cash bonus, well, that would be $250 in cash. But the $350 travel credit, well, where are you going to go? Banks have a lot of pull with the airlines, with hotels. Because again, these airlines and hotels, a lot of the stuff that places people are going, these banks are funding them. There's people that get loans to go to Bora Bora, to Tahiti, to Europe, right? To China. This is how people get there. They don't save up for 5 to 10 years and decide to go. No, they usually get a loan. That's how they get there. So yes, banks are now offering free money. But do you need to take it? That's the big question. Keep in mind, I just said the Federal Reserve is going to start lowering, or it's projected to start lowering rates here in the next month and a half. So maybe you wait. Maybe you can't wait. If you can't wait and you need to go get a loan, get the best loan possible. Get the loan that will have the best interest rate. If they will give you bonuses for opening up an account with them, great. But is that going to be the one thing that I'm looking at? No. I'm going to look at the interest rate. That's what I'm going to look at. Okay? Is it a favorable loan for you? If you are going to pay more in interest and they're going to give you an extra $100 bonus, I probably wouldn't do it. Okay? You want to get the best interest rate possible, which usually means the lowest interest rate. Now, here's the other thing. Banks they've done this before. Okay, I'm not saying all banks are going to do this, but I didn't think, I was pretty sure you can't give people, especially on a mortgage, you can't just, I'm pretty sure you can't just put money into their bank account. Okay? That, you buy a mortgage, you get a mortgage with us, we're going to give you 5% of that mortgage. Right? We're just putting your checking account. I didn't think that was possible. I remember back in the whole real estate crash of 2008, that's what a lot of people were doing. They get 110, 120% of the loan, and the bank would just give them the other 10, 20%, put in their bank account. I didn't think that's something that they can do anymore. But again, I could be wrong. So that is what's happening. But the one thing I want to ask you is, are you seeing this as well in your area? I believe both these people are coming from like the California West Coast area. So I don't know if this is happening all over the place or if it's just something that's happening kind of in California. But let me know. If you are seeing your bank offering bonuses just to open up an account, let me know down in the comment section below. Because again, this could be something that's starting on the West Coast and it's going to go all the way to the East Coast, or it's already been spread and it's happening everywhere. So let me know down in the comment section below. But again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.